How about that kid, huh? Great, I gotta follow a 10-year-old. Thanks a lot, guys. Some people are such jerks. Nothing worse than being a funny 10-year-old, they gotta follow that kid. I mean, seriously though, I didn't start comedy until I was in my 40s. Got a little bit of a head start. I really always thought that the next generation of comedians was going to be some Gen Z kid holding his phone up showing you memes. All the Zoomers in the crowd would be like, this guy's hilarious. I mean, that delivery, that timing. Of course, who we kidding? We know that they wouldn't say that. They would text me. Of course, they do something weird like only text the first letter of each word and you got to figure it out. Then again, that probably wouldn't work, actually, because that would involve them having to look up from their phones in the crowd and see him on stage. Instead, he'd probably just have to sit up here and just text everybody memes for 20 minutes. Everyone's responding with emojis that make no sense, like fax machines and stuff. All right, seriously, guys, before I start, I just want to put out a public service announcement, okay? April is National Procrastination Awareness Month. Get around to it. I noticed some of you procrastinated laughing. That's fine. I recently was upgraded to procrastinator. Until now, I was just an amateur. That was Chris's joke. Hey, Chris. Think about it. No, guys, have you noticed that it seems like back in the day, you used to be able to get a decent job without having to go to college? I mean, now they want everybody to go get a degree, right? My father was a circus clown, and I wanted to follow in his footsteps, even though I knew those would be big shoes to fill. Of course, he had it easy. In his day, growing up, all you had to do was run away from home, you could join the circus. By the time I was old enough to run away from home, I had to turn an application to clown college. They made me apply for clown college. Ringling Brothers wasn't taking walk-ons anymore. Unfortunately, my test scores weren't that good. So I didn't get into one of those good private clown universities like Harvard, Yale University, Duke, EU, Brown, Stain University. I did get into ASU, but I got scams.
Yeah.
The best I could manage was CCC, Clown Community College. They used to try and be cute and like spell it all with K's, but they had to change the Too soon? Too soon. No, CCC, home of the fighting bozos. We were terrible at sports. Except skiing, we were good at skiing. Of course, we didn't have skis. No, we had cheers like, a little song, a little dance, a little seltzer in your pants! Now, if you're old enough to actually get that reference, it's probably past your bedtime. And you know you're not supposed to be driving at night. But really, the best part about Clown College was the parking was always easy. 12 of us shared one parking lot. And while the parking lot may have been empty, you should have seen the classrooms. Ooh, talk about overcrowded schools. I mean, the math classes were the easiest because the answer was always pi. There's only one. The only frat I could get into was Waka Waka Waka! The times are changing. You guys remember when Bluetooth headsets first came out? I was so confused the first time I saw someone using one. Because all growing up, when I saw someone standing on the street corner talking to themselves, they were crazy. All of a sudden, they're a big shot on an important call. But I feel like vapes are going the same way. I mean, back in the day, if you saw somebody with a vape in their mouth, we think they were smoking a Nokia. People are funny though. You ever find the same person who rails on people for using drugs? They get real excited when the doctor prescribes a Vicodin. They're all like, these people are throwing away their lives! One surgery later, you're like, how's the pain? They're like, I don't have any pain. They give me the good stuff. You're like, jeez. I got friends who get all excited when they get the sniffles, because they're like, yes! NyQuil! You're abusing them. It's like, do you use drugs? No, I never use drugs. What's that, Oxycontin? Yeah, I've got back pain. Okay. Now, this summer is going to be my 25th wedding anniversary. I don't know what you clap for me for. It's my wife who deserves all the applause. But it's funny, when I got engaged, I didn't get down on one knee to propose. Did anybody? I know you're supposed to. Anybody? You did? A couple of you? See, I didn't feel like starting our life together. The real power play was begging. You know, it's funny, in other circumstances, when you're given a life sentence, they usually start out by telling you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Meanwhile, in marriage, they're like, even the stuff you don't say will be held against you. And if she dreamed it, that can also be submitted as evidence. Yeah. Eye rolls get you solitary confinement. I mean, at least in prison, you're not cellmates with the warden. Now, my wife's great, I love her. She gave us 2 beautiful babies. Of course, when people find out that I'm LDS, they always ask the same thing. How many? Which usually means how many kids. Because they know my people are a prolific people. Some chuckleheads like to ask how many wives we have. To which I reply, as many as I can handle, which is 1. The answer is 1. No, seriously, we can only have 1 wife anyway, guys. But isn't disappointing 1 woman enough? No, but when they find out that I'm LDS and I only have 2 kids, they always do the same thing. Their voice goes real high and they're like, oh, how old are they? Because they're thinking, Mormon guy, 2 kids, that's a starter pack, right? They don't really know what to do when I tell them 24 and 19. They get all confused. They're like, if you're young, you could have still you have more. No, it's fine. We're done. They go, no, you never know. You never know. You might. You never know. I said, it's fine. It's fine. We're just underachieving ones. It's fine. You know, I used that line at a high school reunion a few years back. One of my buddies goes, man, that's a great name for a band. It's like, sweet, I've got my band name. Now all I need is a band. And talent. But really, I forgot the next part. Anyway, oh, I know what it is. I've got siblings. And they're picking up the slack for me. So I've got 2 sisters that have 4 kids each. A sister was 6 and a brother was 7. So I like to tell people that between me and my brother, we've got 9 kids. Kind of like how between me and LeBron James, we have 4 NBA championships. Has anybody here tried that Impossible Beef? Yeah. Oh, we got a few people who won't risk their life for lunch. Okay. Well, if you're not familiar with it, Impossible Beef is where they make meat out of things that aren't meat. You know? Meanwhile, Taco Bell's over here like, seriously? Now you want fake meat? These guys for 62 years have built an empire without selling a single ounce of actual beef. I mean, look at their menu. Any beef items have quotation marks. I'm pretty sure their slogan is Taco Bell. If you find real meat in your burrito, it probably still has a fingernail attached. Probably only fitting that we have fake meat, though. We fake everything else, right? Fake nails, fake hair, fake grass, fake milk, fake body parts. Because I think that what started all this was back when we were kids. Remember you had the cheese singles? You ever read the package? It says cheese product or cheese food. That was never real cheese to begin with. So it probably only makes sense that you can finally get a fake burger with fake cheese on a gluten-free bun with a soda with fake sugar and go home with a real gut.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys.